Thanks for answering the door for everyone, Zack. I think you left quite an impression for the trick-or-treaters.
'Twas my pleasure. Children are much harder to scare nowadays. They're just so desensitized to everything. I blame the internet. But, masked or not, I do believe that I gave them a haunting visage that they won't soon forget.
You know, sitting here by the fire kind of makes me want to tell a scary story. But what?
Oh, it's you guys.
Happy Halloween, a hearty Fazbear.
How did you get here?
Well, I went in one of those corn mazes, but then I got lost. So I just decided to go through as many cornfields as I can, and then I ended up here.
This was the man who led a revolution against you?
That was years ago and it didn't even work. Come on, have a seat with us. We were just thinking of a scary story to tell in the dark.
Oh, okay.
Aha! Perhaps we could tell him the story of what happened when you and I first met.
Ah, okay. Heartman, prepare yourself, for what we are about to tell you will chill you to the bone, as we tell you the grim tale of the beast who threatens all.
It happened 5 years ago, on this exact same date. The Dig Crips were going to hatch a new scheme. This time, MORTIS was the one spearheading it instead of Dr. Zolostene, and he had a more direct approach to regulating the human population than the Mad Doctor. And when I say mad, I don't just mean insane, I mean actually frustrated. Zolostene didn't like this plan, which was to unleash a creation of his, an experiment that he banished to the Red Dimension, and he never got to fully finish it. This experiment was an amalgamation of different species stitched together to serve as the ultimate living weapon, the Beast.
So where's Zolostene? That old man's been missing since last night.
MORTIS gave Dr. Zolostene a master plan to execute onto the Urban Empire, and today you'll be told what it is.
Gentlemen, I have finally done it. There is only one way that we can rid ourselves of our Imperial enemies. We must unleash the terror that Zolostene has kept dormant for so many years.
No, you don't mean...
Yes. Today we journey back to our previous space using the Red Dimension and awaken a monster long forgotten.
Master, is he referring to the Beast?
Yes. make sure no one could find him. So I sealed him in the red dimension, never to return. His body and soul have been dormant until now. Hogulus Decimus, you may open the door.
Thank you, Sharkman. Dr. Zolostene, the time has come to awaken him.
Looks like the time has finally come. Dan, the deep creeps are back. Halt! Who goes there? Skeleton, you've returned! Thank you, miraculous stranger!
Upon receiving a telepathic message from Tigriton, I invited Claudius over because, for one, he was strong enough to fight with me, and two, he was smart enough to strategize a plan with me. Keep in mind, this was 2017, so I didn't have as many options when it came to dealing with this beast. I didn't even have all the Infinity Stones at the time. I think I just had the Space Stone, but I wasn't experienced enough to wield it yet.
And then enter the not-as-mad doctor.
Uttaus? Who is that? I already get a visitor, and I didn't even put my Halloween decorations up. And on top of that, it's snowing. I don't know how that happened. Identify yourself.
I am Dr. Zackary Vore, but you can call me Dr. Sack.
Dr. Sack? What the hell kind of a name is that?
Listen, Emperor. I am here to share some useful information with you. It involves the deep creeps.
I'm listening.
I know things about a terrifying monster they just dispatched moments ago.
I'm listening intently.
I believe we should continue this conversation in a more esoteric area.
So, you used to be a friend of Dr. Zolostene?
I used to work very closely with him. He was a good friend. Until he founded the Deep Creeps. He thinks it's too late for humanity, and that natural selection must be forced upon this doomed species. In response to this, I created an underground base for me to live in. I kept it secret for a long time, until he and some of his goons showed up and destroyed it, believing they had killed me along with it. But little did they know that I am good at faking my death. It was all just a clever illusion. I am still alive. After all, I am the man they could not hang.
I can see that.
By the way, I have footage of the deep creeps in the most recent base on this thumb drive right here. But I want it back. There's a lot of personal stuff on there as well. So don't delete anything.
Interesting. I can assume that there's much about Zolostene that you could share with us.
Of course. It's this kind of knowledge I possess that validates his vengeance. If I'm dead, no one can know his weakness, and the deep creeps will remain in action. I know much about this terrifying creature they've unleashed.
What exactly are we in for? Because we've had to deal with a lot of monsters, especially as of lately.
He calls it the Beast. A monster with a destructive capacity to end all life on Earth. Zolostene thinks him to be the devil incarnate, fitting the ultimate irony that humanity will create its own downfall. The Beast is simple-minded. He does nothing but destroy. Zolostene utterly refuses to release him until he can figure out how to fix his brain. He believes that making the Beast intelligent will truly make him the ultimate weapon, but has not figured out the necessary adjustments to label him as such.
And yet he unleashes him despite that?
Of that I do not know why. But what I do know is that the Beast is nearly unstoppable. I don't think he can be killed, so you'll have to defeat him through other means. I'm sure you'll be able to think of something.
Well, thanks for the information, Dr. Zack! I can only pray that I'll have a good strategy made in what little time we have to prepare. But you know what the good thing is? You won't be doing it alone.
MORTIS, you don't know what you're doing. The Beast will destroy everything.
Oh, I'm sorry. Isn't that what you've always wanted?
Yes, but no. Look, listen. Humanity is still a plague that needs to be cured, but not like this. The Beast must be controlled, and yet you have me unleash it without any way of keeping an eye on him. You know the first thing I'll control.
Shut up. This isn't just about destroying humanity. It's about settling a score.
Wait, Dr. Zack, how did you know the Beast woke up? Were you in the Red Dimension too?
I was hiding from the deep creeps at the time, but I was able to catch sight of them emerge from a portal to the Red Dimension. And therefore, at the moment I saw that the Beast entered this universe, I had to find the strongest people on Earth to deal with him.
After that, I was able to sense the Beast's power level rising at an alarming rate. Feeling concerned, I turned to a higher power for some help.
What do you mean you can't join us? You're one of the strongest people I know!
I'm very sorry, Daniel, but there is a greater threat that lurks in the shadows. Mortis has a backup plan.
He does?
Should the Beast fail to eliminate those who protect the Earth, then Mortis and his more powerful demon brethren will unleash countless legions of the damned across the planet, ravaging everything in sight.
Damn. So how does this relate to you?
Me and the other Archangels are preventing them from reaching the surface. Unfortunately, this means that I cannot multitask. So that is why I cannot fight the Beast. But don't worry. A powerful friend of ours is on his way to help out. Also, I put crosses on some of your windows because part of the Beast's genetic makeup is unholy.
Okay. Thank you for your contributions, Ferronidas.
I wish you and your friends the best of luck. By the way, aren't you supposed to be at school right now?
Funny you should mention that. I made a deal with Pennywise that he would transform to look like me, dressed as him, so that I could basically be in two places at once. If he needs to talk to any of my friends, or anyone for that matter, I have to telepathically take over, so it's like nothing's out of place. It's like refusing, almost.
Well, I'm gonna go now.
Ah, my good friend Asmodeus. I'm glad you can join us.
Looks like it's time to save the world again. I already did it once last Halloween. With some help, of course.
Let's hope this doesn't become a yearly tradition.
I trust that we have some kind of plan.
I might have an idea. Dr. Sack has told me much about this beast.
Wait. Dr. Sack? Zackary Vore lives?
Been here the whole time, actually. So, what is your master plan?
By using the Hexacontachus, I can send the beast to another dimension. Thanks to this specially designed chamber, you can go to any of the dimensions created with this thing through this mirror. Although, I have a feeling that the Deep Creeps already know which dimensions were made with this thing, so that means they can go to any of them, if they figure out how, to free the beast. So yeah, that causes problems.
Don't you worry. I'm talking to Juvenile Batman. Maybe he could develop a gadget which could scramble dimensional coordinates. Right? Yeah.
Excellent. Have him make that immediately.
Yes, my tallest.
Aren't they enemies?
I guess they worked it out. That's a good thing.
Anyway, Claudius and I were just contacting multiple people just to see who could join us. We got a hold of 20, so counting you, me, Asmodeus, Claudius, and that skeleton over there, we have 23 in total.
Well, there is a very high power signature down the hallway.
We are not putting Princess Twilight in danger.
Excuse me.
It's just... the last thing I want is for my Twilight to get hurt.
Oh, come now. We must use every resource available if we are to succeed.
Dr. Sack, if you please. Twilight Sparkle does not need to join the battle if she does not want to. Right, Dan?
Well, I think you're wasting potential. But if you insist... Also, here's a list of everyone who's going to join us.
Thank you.
I have an idea. Before everyone arrives, you should signal them by firing your atomic breath into the sky. A call to arms, if you will.
Okay. I should probably do that later, though. I have a feeling that the beast will most likely show up at night. Maybe he's part werewolf, I don't know.
Citizen Smiley, what are you doing? I'm getting Halloween decorations. That would be unnecessary. You sound upset, Master. Well, a long time ago I created a monster. We've all done things that we're not proud of, and this creation is one of them. I do not trust Mortis with this idea, but I know one thing. You do not argue with a demon that has a sword that kills millions. I'm going back in my office. Don't worry about him.
The perimeter is secure. Trick or treat, fam. Well, this is it. This is what Qwar'Tahs predicted at the beginning of the month.
And here we are.
It all comes down to this. The final battle of Halloween. And, to be completely honest, I am indeed scared.
Me too, Vendu. But I'm sure that together, we can vanquish this monster.
But if we don't, then I only have one thing to say. It has been an honor serving you, my tallest.
Oh. Well, it was an honor having you here, Vendu.
You know, this isn't even my planet. But as long as I'm here, then I swear I will protect it. To the best of my ability.
Good. Now, to your stations.
All of you.
Yes, sir. So, Dan wishes to face the beast by himself before we intervene. My prayers be with him.
Once the Sith Lords downstairs have lured in the beast into the basement with their mind tricks, they'll weaken him to the best of their ability. Then the beast will make his way upstairs, and everyone present will hit him with everything they've got. And then he'll finally confront the Almighty Tallest up here. When the time is right, we'll help Dan push the monster into the portal.
When he shows up, I'm gonna come out of here and hit him with a bad luck curse. Hopefully that'll help.
Good thinking. A taboo spell, but an effective one. Hopefully your magic can work on him. What is the beast anyway? I forgot.
He's a conglomerate of different species from across the galaxy, stitched together and powered by antimatter and embedded in the flames of hell. A warm, cozy feeling I'm sure you're familiar with.
Yes.
By the way, what was it like being the embodiment of the deadly sin? I'm curious how you affect the human mind.
That's a conversation for another time.
Granted, we survived this.
He is coming. I can sense his power level coming closer and closer. This is it. The fate of the world lies in our hands. Again. But I don't know if I'm ready this time. What if I'm not strong enough? Dr. Sack didn't really point out any specific weaknesses in the beast. How do I defeat him?
No one told me you'd be here.
I am here for only one purpose. To shed some light on your situation.
Then speak.
In order to defeat the beast, you must find the beast within.
You mean...
Inside of you lies the raging fury of a Kaiser. You must unleash it. Do not hold back. Because this is your world.
Okay. Thanks, Smiley.
You're welcome. And have a happy Halloween.
I was initially planning on summoning the other Kaisers to help out with the battle, but after that random talk from Slenderman, I felt like I was ready. After I talked things over with Twilight, who actually did want to participate in the battle, the beast had finally arrived, and he had already killed the Golden Rag of Doom, the Cove of Barishan, the Vigilante, Cheetah Shoulders, and Ababa. That's a really dumb name. They were all guarding the house. They didn't stand a chance.
Yep. That's him.
Places, people.
wish I had known sooner were the power levels of everyone I contacted to join this fight. I can't sense them like most of you can, so my poor decision-making led to some unnecessary bloodshed.
No, it's half my fault too. I allowed this to happen.
Apparently Asmodeus would have assisted in this fight, but he was too busy helping Ferronidas with those demons.
Welcome to your doom. In for the race! Oh, not again.
We have stood by for too long now.
What the? Instead of killing me, he just diffused me. Now I am back to normal.
My gun needs to recharge. Berserk Fanny, Death Troopers, cover me! Eat ledge, you festering sack of flesh!
Dick Phantom, you alright? Say something.
Dab on them haters.
How bad are we looking? How do I tell if a ghost is dead? How do I heal a ghost?
Please get off of me.
Bryce, are you alright? Apart from a few broken ribs, I'm fine. Oh, it hurts to laugh. Vendu, he needs a medic.
At least I am now finally free of that wretched wand. I am now the pink rag of doom once more. Oh, sorry about everyone's death, by the way.
I live! But I'm still dead. Technically.
While the beast did kill Dank Phantom and Unwoke, their undead nature allowed them to respawn. As for everyone else who died, they weren't so lucky.
Oh, I knew some of those guys. Well, at least they died trying to save the world. Wait, why didn't you use your magic to bring them back to life? Like you did to me in 2015.
My necromancy spell could only work under certain conditions, which your resurrection fulfilled those requirements, but it's a needlessly complicated spell, and honestly, Now, I could use the Soulstone to resurrect them, but I don't really feel like it.
You know, it's really unethical how you just decide who lives and dies in this world.
Anyway, back to the story. The beast had arrived at the final level, where the Emperor was waiting for him.
Hey, you!
Oh, crap baskets. Find Jack. Yes, my tallest.
I can literally feel the earth shaking! It's the apocalypse! Okay, if we can fuse to become Jack Qwar'Tahs, I think we can help Dan win this fight! Alright, let's do this! We are canceling the apocalypse! You mountain damage is fine! For you, beast.
We did it, my tallest. The world is saved.
It is over. The beast is finished.
Where do you think the beast was sent to, anyway?
You know what? Even I don't know that. By the way, did we lose anybody?
I sense that 8 souls have passed on to the afterlife. May they rest in peace.
Hey, did anybody forget that it's Halloween?
Not really.
No.
I don't think so. No. I certainly didn't. Why? Because we should be celebrating it. I mean, yeah, a few people just got killed by a monster, and God rest their souls. But you know what? Those men didn't die in vain. Those brave soldiers walked onto the battlefield and died for us. Besides, my tallest, I'll recall that you told me a certain clown would be joining us to celebrate this holiday. What are you talking about? Oh God, I remember now!
And so that was the tale of the beast who threatens all. Or threatened, I should say, past tense. Right?
Well, yeah, as far as we know, the beast is dead. His atoms were scrambled across the multiverse. But I did notice during my fight with him that he had a pretty impressive healing factor. Who knows? Maybe his spirit is still lurking throughout the realms and is reconfiguring his body slowly, piece by piece, as we speak.
I think I'm gonna go leave now.
A simple thank you for the story would be nice.
I guess I'll be the one to say thanks then, because it was interesting to revisit that story. It does make me wonder, though, if Zolostene had any other contingency plans, should the beast fail.
Let's just leave it that the creation had reunited with its creator in death. Much like Dr. Frankenstein, if you ignore everything past the second film.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.